royal cheese. That's how we call it. One of my favorite burger at McDonald's.
Is it McDonald's?
Yeah.
Who's the cute boy? This is...
Oh, this?
This is the other half of Awkward's.
Alfred?
Actually,
Thank
it's
you
true.
so much.
Because we're not out and about, any guest stars not holding the camera, I feel like this is the first real time in the last 4 months you guys
royal
have seen.
cheese, not royal Swiss cheese like they say in Pulp Fiction. Actually, it's a mistake. It's royal cheese, not royal Swiss cheese.
There's a username. One of our Awkwards is Royal with Cheese. Cheers. Thank you again, Alfred. This is incredible.
Love, get ready.
Not on the bed.
I know.
Hello, Shadow.
Must be exciting
How
ever
are
happen
you?
on that bed. What?
A lot of exciting sleeping.
Oh,
This
so
bed.
much exciting. Oh, guys,
helped
have a
us
story.
through our
Guys, have a
jet
story
lag.
for you. Oh, guys, I have a story for you. Well, let me
Wait,
read that.
no. Too many things happening at once. Oh my god. Ah.
I have a naughty Tallulah story, guys. I need to tell you that. My story that I will tell you in 5 minutes, it's called Tallulah Likes It From Behind. I'm just saying that. I'm going to tell you the story as soon as the sub song is
For
done.
fuck's sake.
It's good. Alfred,
Hello from Istanbul. Hello.
Alfred, thank you so much for that. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Everyone in chat, raise your glasses. Spam that awkward cheers emote and other cheer emote that you like. Spam, 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 spam. Thank you so much. Cheers.
It's good. It's really bitter, but good.
It's a brute.
You're a brute.
It says brute,
Yeah.
so it means it's a bitter grape.
Hey, too awkward.
Too awkward. Cheers.
It's funny how like cheap bubbles in France is the equivalent of fancy bubble in other countries.
Yeah, that's good. If you guys are familiar with sparkling wine, a brute wine is the more bitter of the sparkling wines.
I wonder if you put...
No. Are you freaking kidding me?
Hey,
my
Sadie,
God.
what's up?
Cheers!
Oh, you got your account back.
Yes, cheers. That's great. Good to see you in your mod form.
Sadie, feel free, because I know you just opened an Instagram account, feel free to drop the link. Too many short in chat. No. We're in a student residency, so I'm sure eventually we're going to upset all those people around that are trying to study today, but that's fine.
Fuck it, it's Monday.
It's true.
I don't know. Is it midterms yet?
Bye, Alfred. Thank
What
you
is
so
it?
much. So
That's it. You're off to work, Alfred. We'll keep an eye on your whisper as always. I can't like my brain right here. There's like an explosion going on because I can't express with words. Thank you so much. I don't even know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying.
Oh, that sounds good, Miss
Thank you so
Beanie.
much. Thank you so much. Have a great day at work.
guys, give a follow to Sadie who's sharing photo from India.
Shadow gifted
Shadow.
us a base.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, guys. Cheers.
And hi, Panama. We are the Awkwards, the Awkwards, the Awkwards. We are the Awkwards family. We're still the Awkwards, the Awkwards, the Awkwards. We're still the Awkwards family. So,
Well, at least we hit the sub goal today, even though we didn't make the sub goal
Tallulah
for the
ball dancing,
equipment
that is a
and stuff.
massage ball.
It's so good.
Tallulah cannot do anything normally like a normal person. So a few days ago, I'm in bed and I am reading, and I turn around and she's giving a massage to a certain place in her body, but she doesn't realize what she looks like. So I turn around and this is what I see.
Too awkward.
She looked like she
I'm
was
massaging
like
my back, my lower
masturbating
back.
her ass so bad. She was like with that face like. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? She was going at it like...
Because there was a knot in my lower
And I didn't know she was
back.
doing that, so I was just like, what the fuck is she doing?
In those moments where you don't like realize outside of your little bubble how weird you look. And
God. But why do you have to do that
yes,
face?
and can I have it?
No, exactly. I
It's the
saw
first
like
time I've used it,
either
so I'm
she's
just like,
masturbating
ooh.
or maybe she has butt worms.
So I'm like scratching my butthole.
Yeah, like...
Oh my...
Or you have a flaky butthole.
Ew! Love! So I was like just rolling it but like I found a knot, so it was like I was going at the knot in the back of
I saw that
in my lower back. And then Gaspar but the moment was so funny because he was silent and we were doing something and I didn't even realize like how weird I was doing it. And it turns around really slowly. He's like, you were like, okay, Tallulah, when you stop masturbating, maybe we can watch this movie. And I just burst out laughing because it's just like I came out of my little bubble. You know what I mean?
C'est pas très glamour, non, c'est pas très glamour.
Yeah, it gives you the pinch and stuff, but damn. So yeah, I found that it was €6 the other day. I was like, fuck it.
You said that was your face of anger because G wasn't massaging your back, which she should have done. I did this week.
Yeah, Miss Beanie. He did massage my back. Haven't tried it. He didn't do it with the ball yet, but I was just trying it by myself, which actually works by yourself. A lot of those self-massage things, I don't like it. But that one's pretty good. And it's purple, so, you know.
But you don't have to be so aggressive with it.
Why not?
I don't know.
There is no rule on how you massage yourself with those balls.
It's okay.
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'll get your champagne?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking a tennis ball. Yeah,
You're wearing like a tennis outfit today.
Yeah, my sister got it for me.
We should travel to Istanbul. Yes.
I want to go there. I want to go to Israel. I want to go
everywhere.
Everywhere.
No, now that we know it's so, there is a thing that we do, IRL streamer, is that when a place we're not sure of the data, we let someone go. We're thinking someone at some point will be brave enough.
Normally we are the ones to try.
Yeah, but there was one place where we're like, okay, someone will go first, we'll see, and then we'll go. New Zealand. Now that each went and he's having amazing connection, it is at the top of the list.
Time to go. Because it's been on our bucket list even since before we started streaming. So.
Why is that your favorite city? So yeah, New Zealand.
I feel like a place like Istanbul has such a mixture of culture and food and
now so that you know that one side is Europe and one side is Asia.
Exactly, that's why there's that mix, which is amazing.
But yeah, we have to go to New Zealand now. That's just, we have to.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
We could stream Snipe Roundy.
Oh, we can live in this place.
You could set up a tent. We could live in his backyard.
we want to go, but yeah. Japan
is definitely a place you need to go.
We were planning, actually, if there was no coconut, we should be heading to Japan now. The plan was to go to Japan at the end of November, but now things have changed. Architecture is just amazing, and it's the exact mix of Asia and Europe that I love. That's nice.
Yeah, I think that's why I would love a place.
We would go to Tel Aviv, even though Tel Aviv is really not my favorite city. I do think that Jerusalem is amazing. There's just, I don't know, there's something.
Tel Aviv is...
I don't get the hype on Tel Aviv. But maybe
it's young and food and nightlife and hip and...
I do like
young people
that little town that's right next to Tel Aviv that's called Jaffa or Jaffa. Mm-hmm. That's, I don't know, maybe I'm old.
Boston is actually somewhere we would like to go.
Oh, can't wait to tell you if Myanmar... that city, that would be super useful.
Yes. And how is the teaching course and everything?
Yes, the mountain talker teachers each is...
I know, so that's why we were saying to Awkward, like...
So jealous.
Well, so now we know, because we didn't want to be the first to test New Zealand because of our India fail. We were like, okay, well, we are not sure about New Zealand.
Also, guys, we had a little competition running with each who would visit the most country before the next TwitchCon is winning. What do we have to do then at TwitchCon?
So the person who's visited the least countries in total between us and Hitch, by the time we're at TwitchCon Amsterdam, we have to publicly acknowledge on our stream that the other person
and tell people stop watching us.
Better.
You should watch each. Yeah. We're not worth watching,
or vice versa. Yeah.
I start working in January. 8 days to Nepal. Wow,
that's so exciting, Seti. That's so.
Russia is unexplored territory in terms of streaming.
I would
Why
love
is
to take
that?
you to St. Petersburg in the summer.
I wonder why is that.
Moscow. Well, there's Russian.
Thank you so
streamers.
much, Black Eagle. Today is not a representation of what we're normally doing, but we're trying
Thank
to deal
you,
with
Black
what we
Eagle.
have
Cheers.
and the weather. But some really exciting stuff are coming, so stay
Yeah,
tuned.
join our Discord, join our Instagram and Twitter.
The
We'll
pyramids?
keep you guys posted.
Yes. It's
Actually,
overly touristic, though.
I wonder what the 4G.
Each went through Russia.
I didn't know.
I have no memories of him streaming in Russia.
I think I would know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is Russian streamers, but there is not many foreign streamers who go to Russia.
English-speaking IRL channels traveling through.
What
Russia.
country comes in a contest with any country
All
that
the
we
countries
visit?
that we visited over
Copenhagen.
our streaming career.
I'm not allowed to go in those Nordic countries because Talula is scared I will fall in love with the woman, and she's right. I have a sweet tooth for
What the fuck, Casper? That
those
sounds so weird.
those women, Swedish women, but Danish woman is just oh god. Should get myself a Danish woman.
I can buy you a Danish pastry.
Not the same, or it will have to be really weirdly shaped.
Eh?
I'm not giving you
What?
any detail.
Huh?
There's a lot of pole dancing teacher streamer. Not sure they speak English. Yeah.
Yeah. I would actually.
What about the half Swedish, half Italian boys?
They're very handsome.
Sadie, you're a little bit too hard on the boobies for my taste. You know.
Poor Sadie, I will not forget that day. That was so
Danish
terrible.
pastry should be enough.
Yes.
No.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Eagle. How do you say thank you in Turkish? I should know that. Where are the best looking men?
It's a good question.
It's such a subjective question. Though.
Australian
Like,
can be quite good looking. I
Yeah.
felt I answered that question way too fast.
Yeah.
What the
Yes,
best
ma?
looking man? Australian is so good looking. Like that was way too fast.
Aussie boys in chat. Italian, Spanish. It depends on your look and
Depend
who
on
you
what you
are.
like.
Like
But if you like the
Yeah.
like big, rugged Canadian can
Canadian
be quite
boys
good
can be
looking.
cute. Yeah, it depends on where in Canada you're from as well. I
What
would
about
say-
what do you think, Milky?
Teşekkür ederim.
I would say South America.
You don't like blonde boys? Well, there's a lot of brunette boys in Canada too, and France.
You've been
and
out to
Europe in
Northern
general.
California. We literally have the biggest food. We haven't. There is so many places in California to visit. Actually,
Yeah.
fun fact, guys. My publisher, when I went to see them a few days ago, they are begging me to do West America.
They brought
They
that
will
back up.
beg me. They'll say they will extend the money. They're begging me for that.
Well then.
But we don't drive.
And we have just gifted 4 subs! Oh my
Thank you
God.
so much. And
Sorry. Where do I go?
okay, cheer. It's fine. It's fine. It actually jumped away from the bed. I don't know how you did that. It was quite a trick. We're not
It's not on the
hippies. I don't know
floor.
what that means, but yeah. Thank you so
If you're
much.
trying to insult us, you really failed very hard. Cheers.
We are the awkward, the awkward, the awkward. We are the awkward family.
We're still the awkward, the
family.
awkward, the awkward.
We're still the awkward family.
Whoa, just drink your wine. And react. Hello, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 4 subs. Ah!
You're French,
Gaspar
right? And
is
what about
Parisian.
your... She's a Canadian.
I'm Canadian. I have 2 passports, though, a Canadian and a Hungarian.
I don't know,
because
but
my mom
brown
is
guy's got
originally
it going
Hungarian.
on.
Brown guy's got it going on. I don't know. Whenever someone asks
Have you
me
guys
that
also
question,
transitioned taste from blonde to dark girls? No, I was blonde all my life. Like, really, all my life I had a real...
says the guy who had a
Blonde or
red-headed
redhead?
girlfriend for
Redhead.
11 years. Actually, sad,
Hispanic.
funny, weird story. Guess
Thank you.
it's true.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
Gaspar never really dated or did whatever courting, whatever, with brunette. But then he's marrying me, who's like the most brunette bitch out there. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you, Espa? That tells you that your like type
Black Eagle
isn't
Canada is
really
nice.
like, I don't know. I feel that's why I don't think I was ever that
I
person
think
who was
what
like,
you should,
I like
you
blonde
should learn
boys
from that is that
or
you
whatever.
cannot be closing to one stereotype.
Yeah, that's why whenever someone asks me like, what kind of guy do you like, I could never answer that because I was never that person.
Also,
who was...
sometimes you do what you have.
Whoa, what are you saying?
My style of women are the one who are saying yes.
White bitch.
That's gross. Go take a walk. Go away.
Never mind, I'm Canadian. I'm British.
Tallulah's a brunette bitch.
What?
Tallulah's a white bitch.
What kind of girl? That's interesting because
I
she loves girls.
I think I have a weird thing about girls that look like me.
A
But
girl
then,
style
girls
is
who
baby.
are
Or girls
Baby
who are
shit.
super girly. Anything with boobies, she's starting
yeah,
like.
women that have more womanly parts than me.
So every
I'm just
woman?
like,
Every single woman. She was just like drooling like.
yeah.
I've
because
seen her with girls in front of her,
it's
and
not about
she's
being
just straight at the
bisexual.
boobs like.
It's not even a sexual thing. It's like, whoa, what are those? Why don't I have that? Like, it's a woman. Like, I'm meant to be of the same species as this curvy, beautiful woman.
Is that true, Sadie?
But I don't have curves like this lady, and I'm like, what are you? Oh, you know what I mean? Girls in chat, do you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's a girl thing. I think girls would be more sexually
It's so
fluid
true,
than
Sadie.
guys.
Looking like you and having boobies are mutually exclusive, though.
Wait, what? Exactly, Tate. You appreciate a woman's body in a non-like sexual way. It's more like, damn. Like, I guess it's sexual, but not. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys are sexuality within
sexual
a woman.
with everything.
Yeah, but different. You wouldn't look at a guy's abs and be like, eh.
No.
You know, like
And
if
keep
you're a
it
hetero.
dense.
I don't know. You might be.
And
I don't know
keep it
your
dense.
scale of
She's
like
like, no
sexuality. Like, what? Don't say that, Milky. Damn
So
it.
you're never looking at girls, Milky?
Milky, you don't look at other girls and you're like, I'm weirdly attracted / jealous, I guess. I don't know. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys don't have that. You look at a guy and you're like, man, I'm
A
jealous.
woman body is always more sensual, regardless of your own sexuality.
Yeah,
It's true.
I think so.
That's why
I mean,
we find prehistorical
that's our
carving
nature.
of woman body and not prehistorical carving of man body.
Thank you, Hanky,
Hanky
for your
big
bits.
dance.
I like looking at shapes. Yeah. Thank you, Hanky.
It's true. Women are never completely
Nah.
happy with what they have.
No,
It's rare
I
to
think
see a
you're
woman
right.
that's like, I'm gorgeous from head to toe and I'm happy with everything. It's really rare.
Yeah. And you know what? If I meet a girl, I've never met a girl in real life that confidently 100% said that without any irony. The day I do meet
Well,
a
29
woman like
subs
that,
is
I'm like,
great.
ooh, yes. You're asexual. Fair enough. I understand that.
You look at girls sometimes
I
you're like,
don't,
damn.
but I
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean? Huh? Yes, exactly. See, so Milky does understand.
I actually, Milky, I do the exact same thing sometimes.
What?
I look at girls and then I turn around to Tallulah and I'm like, damn. So it's the same thing.
Really not.
Yeah, she said damn.
Go.
It's the
You
same.
like my boobies.
Which boobies? Do you have any in your
You
backpack?
like my titties.
Oh, your mosquito bites.
They're a bit bigger
They
than
look
they're
like kissed.
They're like tennis balls.
No, they're not. Definitely not tennis balls. Shh.
I
They're
don't
not
know.
tennis balls.
Kinda.
Oh my god, slap him. You can slap him. It's a punch,
Whatever, I
but
don't
that's
care.
okay.
I don't give a shit.
Guys,
I know he
it's-
likes me,
it's
so it's
a
fine.
dynamic. We do that all the time, you know. She masturbated a butt. For fuck, stop!
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
Drink
wasted
your juice,
shit.
bitch.
You drink your juice, bitch.
More than a handful is a waste.
Oh, guys, because Tallulah was saying that we should hide that, I'm gonna give you a coconut clue right now. Are you
Whoa,
ready?
hello. Did you
Coconut
approve
clue.
this with me? Throw it here. Wait. Throw it here.
This is a proper. We never give you proper clue. And by the way, guys, those Instagram pictures we posted lately
Are
is
complete fake.
complete bullshit. Obviously.
Obviously, we're not expecting. And if I was pregnant, why would we be shopping for 5-year-old ski
That's
suits?
a real equipment we bought, though.
Yeah, I mean, literally. 'cause
That
it's
we
in our
will be
hands,
starting
like-
using on Wednesday. Wednesday we moved to Coconut and we bought We bought 2 sleeping bags.
So is the clue that we're separating because we're
They're
sleeping
also
individually
sleeping
in
bags
different-
made for cold weather.
15 degrees. Depends on what you decide is cold weather.
Limit 10.
Huh?
Okay,
15.
so normal weather. Might have not have bought the right one. It's fine.
Oh
we'll
shit!
be freezing.
What?
So that is a real.
Antarctica!
So
Maybe
real
we had a
clue,
secret kid and we just been shoving it in the closet.
This is
before
one of
every
the
stream.
equipment for Coconut.
Mars. What the fuck, man? Throw your own fucking sleeping bag, man.
Did you consult with each people? Why would we?
We don't need to. You know we are
I did- you know-
camper outdoor travelers
I did
as
like-
well, right?
I
Yeah.
talk about it so often, but yeah, I did 800 kilometers walk in the Himalaya by myself. With just actually the exact same, I think.
It's a bigger one, the one you have.
Yeah. So yeah, because it was -10. Yeah. So we were quite good at those things.
I mean, despite what we generally stream,
Randy, are you the secret kid?
Gaspar and I are
Well, you grew up so fast.
very outdoorsy. We've camped in. I grew up camping. I grew up doing outdoor shit. Gaspar and I are professional scuba divers. We're very used to harsh environments and cold weather and water and rain and
We're not drunk yet,
hiking
no.
and whatever. It's just, the things that we would like to do
It was getting
on
really
stream
cold, Cindy.
at the beginning
Where
of
were
our
you?
career was not possible. But now things are becoming more of a possibility. I mean, look at Hitch's channel. We're starting to think about there's Project Coconut.
It's true. Tesla is right. We're not used that cold anymore.
No,
because
we're not
we got
used to the
symptoms.
cold.
You're
because
completely right, Tesla.
For the past 5+ years,
When
we've
are we
been
going to
traveling
Maldives?
and
I
living
used to
around
live.
Asia.
Fun fact: I used to live in the Maldives. If we had the money, I would go back.
Mandy's hosting us for 99 viewers.
She
You know
was
what Mandy
Mandy.
was doing?
No.
She was streaming Pokemon.
Oh well.
Mandy was streaming Pokemon. Hello, Mandy. Hello. Hi, Mandy. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Wait, what is it? Tea party.
Cheers.
Tea partiers. Welcome.
Since
To
I gave her
gloomy-
Pokemon, I feel I
gloomy
lost
Paris.
half of my girlfriend, by the way. But yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, guys.
For
Welcome.
the awkwards who are here,
Cheers.
please follow
Cheers.
Mandy's team. Please follow us. We're currently in Paris. We're gonna cook some French food. Cheers. We're having some sparkling wine.
Fast, thank you.
We are kind of fighting the terrible weather that is in Paris at the minute. And tomorrow's our last official stream out in Paris, so if you want to join us, please follow.
Just un poquito.
And then we're going to take some time off to prepare for our huge streaming
How
project.
do you like Pokemon, Mandy? And most
Yes.
important question: what was your starter Pokemon?
And I was gonna say, I was lurking in your stream earlier today, but then I was like, I think you're slightly ahead of me, so I left because I didn't want to spoil the game, but I was also disappointed because I wanted to come and watch your stream. But yeah, so Mandy was streaming Pokemon.
You were talking
She's a
about Maldives, yes.
lovely girl. Please join her.
I used to live in the Maldives for a few months when I was a dive instructor. I would love to go back. The problem with the Maldives is, first it's really expensive. There is no words to describe how beautiful the Maldives is. When I arrived there, I was
And it's
thinking,
sinking, so go now.
I was thinking like that. It's insanely beautiful. Like really, you wake up every morning thinking that there is no way there is a place like that on Earth. But it's really expensive, and if you're not able to stream like diving or things like that, and the data is
It's
not
just
great in
resort.
Maldives, it's just resort life.
Yeah.
You go on one island,
I
and then
mean,
you're
that's
stuck
great,
on that island.
but
So I don't-
also we're not rich enough.
maybe one time we could do like a 3 days stream there, to just show you what kind of life you can go there. But we're talking like for a stream like that, $2,000 or $3,000.
It's
So,
also
yeah.
to be fair, like I would love to visit the Maldives.
Favorite place to snorkel was the Bahamas. For me, definitely we had a dive site in the
Yeah.
Maldives where you were swimming 2 minutes away from the shore, and you had a wreck. You had guitar shark. Guitar shark are so rare.
I haven't seen one in real life.
It was insane. You had clouds of blue triggerfish, up to 10,000
Those
of
are
them.
beautiful.
Up-
What?
It was insane.
Friggin' hell.
Insane. But
Yeah.
the hotel costed €1,000 a night.
Yeah.
And
So,
the-
to be fair, like, we can't even afford that for our honeymoon.
And the hotel had its own time zone.
What?
Because they wanted to adjust the time the sunset was falling. That tiny island has its own time zone.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
But, like, each island is owned. So, it's like the Marriott Island.
What is
right?
better than Indonesia for diving?
Indonesia?
Maldives cannot be beaten for me.
Indonesia has some really
It was
good
better
diving,
than
though.
Egypt. And Egypt's good.
Indonesia, though, fuck off Gili. Like,
Yeah.
go off Bali.
Maldives is heaven. Maldives is
Fuck, where was
the
it?
most amazing diving ever.
Indonesia, though, is special because there are certain parts of the ocean around Indonesia that kind of connect the different seas. So you have an abundance of very unique sea life. But it all depends on what region of Indonesia you're
Well,
diving.
Kubel, there is places where honestly just a
Yeah.
snorkel is enough.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, don't talk to divers because the minute you talk to a diver, they'll diss snorkeling.
I had a dive. I had a dive in Maldives, and I think it was one of my last one just before I left. And we're on the water, and suddenly everything gets dark, and I'm thinking maybe the weather changed. I look up, and there is a cloud of a few hundred manta rays passing by us, and it's such a dense cloud of manta rays that it's masking the sun. And it's just above us,
dying.
and it's insane. Also in Maldives, they have what we call drift dive. Drift dive is like
which is basically heaven.
the boat
Yeah.
drop you somewhere, and then
you
the
just go
currents
with the
take you,
current. So you don't
and
have
the
to
boat
do anything.
takes you back. And because the current is it's a real
You're
current.
flying. You're flying. You are
go
literally flying.
like this,
Yeah.
really close
You're
from
like
the bottom,
Superman.
and you feel like you're doing some free fall thing. You like
It is like if you're really the thing
It's
is
insane.
with drift diving. Drift diving is great if you're a very experienced diver because if you get your buoyancy right, you are literally an astronaut floating like you're Superman going through the water.
I'm not. You know what, Nico, bro?
Great white, I would love to
I
test
would
route.
not. I would not do it
Why not?
because I'm scared. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared.
I would go with like if I went with Fern, for example.
Yeah.
So my mentor,
You lose all
my
your trouble in the water. It's
yeah, it is
Diving
a
is an
proper
amazing
form of
therapy.
It really is very therapeutic because the thing.
Diving's so
Hi,
scary.
Joey,
No.
what's up? No,
Diving-
no tea with Maddie. No, Maddie, no.
If you're scared of the water, what you're scared is being caught at the surface. Like
Yeah.
this. The minute you go underwater, you're free
Can
and
I tell
fine.
my dad's story?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's the same
my
as me.
dad, you too, eh?
Dahab, I've been to Dahab, yes. Amazing.
My dad was not a water person ever.
You should go see it, it's
He
fantastic.
hated the water, not just as a kid. You know how sometimes kids they cry and whatever.
Fuck the
and
ocean.
then
The
they-
ocean is the heart of the
No,
planet.
the ocean is literally what keeps us alive.
Yeah.
So my dad, even as an adult, like me as a teenager at the time, my dad was what, in his 40s, 50s?
Shallow
He's
water
still-
drowning is part of the theory when you become a diving instructor, so of course, yes.
Anyway, so yeah, my dad was never a water guy. My dad is the kind of dad who's great because he would always try and be involved in our interests, and my sister and I were huge water people, so we went diving and he joined, and what he described, like he hates the water, but he loves diving. He hates swimming and he hates snorkeling because the idea of being at the surface, you
That's
swallow
really scary.
water, you can't see what's underneath you, but once you're underwater, you see what's around you, in a way you feel more
You're
in
not
control
trapped.
of what's around you
We-
because
we
you don't
did-
have to stay afloat.
Yeah, Brian, we were in India
Yeah.
in 2019, yes.
Yeah.
For a really short time.
So in a way,
Twice,
no.
actually. I went twice to India this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get claustrophobic in the water because once you're underwater, you're in a wide open space. So the less time you spend on the surface, the better, because that's where you can get nervous as a beginner
Wow,
diver.
cool.
So, and like obviously the sensation is a bit weird at the beginning, but once you get used to breathing with the apparatus, your mask is on.
Fun
and
fact,
everything, it's really
snorkeling
amazing.
is 10 times more dangerous than diving. There is actually almost no diving accident ever.
Yeah.
And most diving accidents actually happen at the surface,
Yeah.
not on the water.
Because also you have to remember, you don't have to go out and like take a class or be on a guided tour when you go snorkeling.
Yeah.
But as a recreational sport, diving, you're always with a professional. So you'll always be taken care of. So in a way, if you're nervous about the ocean,
Well,
snorkeling is probably the last
Honestly,
thing I would
guys,
suggest.
if I have to say something,
Yeah.
because me, I went diving in pretty much every body of water in the world, and for years. And I will say, if there is one thing you need to try to do in your life, is diving. And I will say, do it fast, because I
We're
went to
fucking up the
places.
ocean.
I went to places with like 10 years difference, and the difference over 10 years.
Can you give us an example of a
I used to be diving in this place in Thailand where you will going down and you had clouds of shark. I know it sounds dangerous, but sharks actually never attack divers.
They're scared of
They're
divers.
it's really safe.
We
So
sound like Darth Vader.
you're down there and there is clouds of shark and a lot of life. Went back 10 years later, there's absolutely no sharks. The coral is completely bleached and there is nothing to see.
And why
And
is that?
comes down to overfishing and climate change.
Climate change, fishing, also.
So I will say, guys,
snorkeling.
really go diving tomorrow. It's one of the best activities you can do, and you have to do it now.
Yeah, it's very sad. The
It is
ocean
sad.
is